Hello, good afternoon. Can everybody hear me? Good afternoon to the press conference, the video press conference after today's Ministers of European Affairs meeting. As normal, the ministers will brief you on today's meeting, and afterwards we will try to take some of your questions that you sent to us. Minister Metelko-Zgombic, State Secretary, please, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you all. It is my great pleasure to inform you that today we have had a video conference of ministers responsible for European affairs, and our main and only agenda item was enlargement and stabilization association process, particularly focused on North Macedonia and Albania. We also had the AOB item, under which we discussed and exchanged views on the pressing issue of fight against coronavirus and COVID-19. It is really my great pleasure to be able to inform you that throughout today's video conference, we reached a political decision to open accession negotiations with Albania and North Macedonia on the basis of the draft Council conclusions already prepared. As you very well know, all Council meetings have been postponed due to the impossibility of ministers to travel and sit in Brussels for the Council meetings. And on the proposal of the Croatian presidency, Council was in a position to agree on and to modify on the temporary basis its rules of procedure in order to enable, once the video conference has taken place and ministers had exchanged the views on the basis of the new proposed and already adopted Council rules of procedure, the written procedure can take place in order to formally enable formal adoption of the conclusions reached on the political level by the ministers. So this is exactly what happened today. We reached the political agreement on opening the accession negotiations with Albania and North Macedonia, and now we will proceed with formal written procedure to adopt these conclusions. We also expect that this agreement will be later on endorsed by the members of the European Council later this week. As you probably know, enlargement issues have been important part of the Croatian presidency priorities, and we are determined to promote continuation of the credible, effective and merit-based enlargement policy. And thanks to the new proposed methodology, which we are sure will make the whole process more effective, and based on the political decision which we reached today, we really can expect the negotiations with regard to these two countries to start.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the two countries with which today the member states have agreed to open accession negotiations, because when we have taken over from the previous Commission, things didn't look as good as they do today. When we took over from the Commission, the previous Commission, what we have seen, failure in October to agree, and there have by this failure in the two countries. But fortunately, they made a very sober yet difficult choice to continue and to accelerate the reform political efforts they deployed to the path. That determination has now borne fruit today, and therefore I'm very glad we have met convince, together with the presidency, the member states that there is delivery on the side of these two countries.